So what is mediumship, and how do you know if you're a medium? There's a few different kinds of mediumship, but essentially mediumship is the ability to communicate with spirit. If you can communicate with anybody who doesn't have an actual physical body, then you're a medium. So that could be dead people, people who've passed over, relatives that have died. It could be, ancestors that you never met. Could be spirit guides that you're talking to, angels, archangels. Maybe you're talking to ETs who are in energetic form and don't actually have a physical presence here on the planet. All of those forms of communication are called mediumship. Or maybe you're talking to an animal spirit, an animal who's not actually physical but is just in spirit. That's also mediumship. Mediumship is the ability to communicate with unembodied forms, unembodied beings. And the way that you communicate with them is you use your clairs. So you use your clairvoyance, your third eye, your ability to see with the eyes behind your eyes. You use your clairaudience, your ability to hear with your ears beyond your ears. And you might also use your clairgustance or your clairsentience, your ability to feel the spirit in the room. Or claircognizance, you might just know there's a spirit in the room. But a medium can use all of the psychic gifts that a psychic uses. All mediums are psychics, but all psychics aren't mediums. So you could be a very good psychic, but you don't talk to spirits. It's just not something you do. Now, there's more than one kind of mediumship. There's the kind of mediumship that most people think about, which is voice mediumship, where you're just getting a message from a spirit, and then you're putting it into your own words, and then you're delivering it to somebody. So then you're the messenger in that type of mediumship, and that's the kind of mediumship that most people do. Most people are voice mediums. Most of the famous mediums out there, that's what they do. Now, another type of mediumship is trance mediumship, or channeling, and that's where you're actually allowing the spirit to overlay you and to have some control over what you say. And so there's different levels to that. You would have a type of trance mediumship where the spirit is putting thoughts into your head and then you're speaking them. But then an even deeper channeling could be that the spirit is actually using your vocal cords and actually speaking. And in that case, the voice might come out sounding more like the voice of the spirit than your own voice. Like when I was a kid, I used to do a lot of involuntary channeling. And the spirits would use my vocal cords. And so I was a little girl with a little girl's voice. But when I was channeling, my voice would come out like in a man's voice sometimes in different languages. And so someone who's channeling a trance channel can just speak other languages they don't speak. They can speak in other voices. They can have completely different sentence structures from what they would normally have. And there are different levels of that, how deep you want to allow the spirit to get involved in controlling your body. And completely really deep channeling could also involve moving your body around and having you do things. And then the third type of mediumship is physical mediumship, and that's when spirit moves things around, moves physical things around, makes things manifest in the air, or does some transfiguration where they have an overlay where you can actually see another face over someone's face, or they might be able to move trumpets around or create objects or create ectoplasm, create shapes out of ectoplasm. That's physical mediumship. And so those are the three types of mediumship. How do you know if you are a medium? Well, if you've ever had an experience of spirit either speaking to you, or you saw a spirit going by, you heard a spirit talking to you, you saw dead people in a graveyard, anything like that. You saw your dead cat after they passed on. If you've had any experiences like that, then you're a natural medium.